Okay, listen up. I think the Season 10 wide match group changes will genuinely go down in history as one of the most moronic decisions ever created in Overwatch's history. I'm dead serious. The game is literally unplayable to play with my friends. I queued at Diamond 4. Actually, let me start a different place. I was Diamond 5, and I was queuing with my friend who was Plat 5. You know how long the queue was? That shit was 30 seconds. Fantastic queue time. Match quality, complete dog shit. Awful match quality. It was actually atrocious. Then we win that game, and I rank up to Diamond 4. And do you know what I get? I get a 45-minute long queue time for us to find a game, for us to lose that game, and then we queue again. It's 45 more fucking minutes. Then we lose again, get demoted, queue again, because I'm Diamond 5 now, and they're still Plat 5. We get a game instantly, and the match range is between Diamond 4 and Plat 5. That is the same range that we were queuing 45 minutes for. Why am I spending 45 minutes in a fucking Plat queue time for a Plat game? I'm doing 45 minutes for a Plat game. If I'm spending 45 minutes in a fucking Plat queue, I expect that it does a marginally okay job at finding a balanced game. It's obviously not going to be balanced because I'm smurfing, because I can't play the fucking game otherwise, because solo queue in GM is 45 plus minutes, up to an hour long, and God forbid you queue with another player in Grandmaster, because then you literally lack the ability to find a game in the first place, right? I would understand the longer matchmaking if it came with higher game quality. That would be fantastic. But I'm going to be real. I think the matchmaking quality is worse. In the white matches, sure, it makes sense the matchmaking quality is worse because you can queue with anyone, right? Sure. But then you would assume, okay, that's going to improve the solo queue experience. That's what it is. Will completely cut your ability to play with people so that the solo queue players have more fun. Fair enough, it's a solo queue heavy game. It sounds fairly reasonable to me. Let's hope that has a better experience built up for the solo queue players than right the higher match quality. Nope, still trash. I queue in GM1. Do you know what I get on my fucking team? I get mid-masters players. Do you know what's on the enemy team? Crandall. What is going on? I spend 35 minutes queuing, solo queuing in GM1 just for my teammates to be masters and for Crandop to be on the other team. What the fuck is happening? The match quality is dog shit. The queue times are dog shit. You can't play with your friends anymore. The only queuable mode is quick play, and you're still waiting 10 plus minutes for a game of it. So what's the fucking point? Right? You can't play the game anymore. The game is literally not playable. Over the course of the last week, I've played 20 games on my top 500, by the way, Ken. 20. Do you know what? I'll do the math right now. Let me cut and do the math. Okay, I'm back. After tallying up the total playtime, I have played roughly 300 minutes of ranked play. I've spent about 300 minutes in ranked. So that's about 5 hours. I've spent about 5 hours playing ranked. Okay. Do you know how long I've spent in queue? So I've spent, now keep in mind, 5 hours in game. That's about 25 games I've played-ish. A little bit more. But 5 hours in-game. I have spent 22 hours in queue for 5 hours of ranked across Grandmaster and my Smurfin' Plat. Blizzard, what in the sweet mother of God is going on? I can't play the game. Bro, this isn't even a situation where I'm complaining about the fact that Ilari's overpowered, because she is, or that Bap is still a broken character, because those things are never getting fucking fixed anyway, because it's Blizzard. But at least I could play the fucking game, right? No, I can't. It doesn't matter what rank I queue in. If I solo queue, if I stack, it is a non-factor. It means absolutely fuck all. The match quality still sucks balls. It's still awful. I'm still getting Masters players when I'm going against Grand Up. Doesn't fucking matter. team are still absolute dogshit players. I'm still getting Havana every other fucking game and not getting a Widow player, so my life is miserable and I can't do anything. And I'm going, you know what, dude? Let's not spend an hour in queue and Grandmaster this time, and let's go solo queue and Plat. Well, solo queue and Plat, you know what? 24 minutes. Do you know what I go against? I go into a game with a wider fucking match range than the wide match range suggests. So, for example, a wide match maximum is, or a narrow range maximum, is Diamond 5, Plat 5. 5 divisions. So tell me why I'm solo queuing on my Plat account and getting Diamond 2, Plat 5. What is the point? Why do I spend so long in queue, in dog shit elo, to not be able to play the game? I can't play. I cannot play the game. It's literally not possible. I would do whatever I had to do. I would make new accounts. I would throw games on purpose so I could derank. I would do whatever it fucking took for me to get a queue that was less time than the actual game lasted. I am yet to have a queue that was shorter than a game I've played. I just don't get it. What is the fucking point of this? It's gotten so bad to the point where I don't even give a shit that the enemy team is playing Orisa and Moira and Ilari and Tracer and Sombra every fucking game anymore, because at least I get to play. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care that they have an Ilari that's got 28,000 damage in 15 minutes, because at least I get to play the game. But now, I don't get to play the game anymore, so now my queue times are insanely long. And not only are they insanely long, the match quality is still a pile of dog shit. Doesn't matter what I do, it still sucks. Trash. I duo in GM, I can't find a game for 3+ hours of queuing. I solo queue in GM, my queue time is an hour long, the match quality sucks cock. What is the point? The match quality sucks anyway. Just let me play the game. I literally don't care at this point. If there was even the slightest bit improvement in match quality, I would go, you know what, dude? I'm willing to wait the extra 5-10 minutes. Sure, because then the game quality's not ass. But you know what it is? The game quality still sucks. So what the fuck is the point of me sitting in queue for multiple hours to play the game? I'm queuing the game in Plat, the most populated rank in the game, by my fucking self. And the queue times are still 20+ minutes on every roll, and the match quality is still trash. Obviously it's Plat, but the match range is still always bigger than the wide match range. It doesn't make sense. I duo in Plat, the queues are an hour long. I solo queue in Plat, the games, the queue time is 20 minutes long, and the match range is wider than the wide match range queues that take an hour. Blizzard, what the fuck? I can't play! I can't play. Over the course of the entire season, I've been playing hours and hours every day trying to get some content. It's impossible. It's literally not physically feasible. The reason I make this is I just spent the last... Let me look at the recording time. I spent the last 3 hours and 41 minutes trying to play a single game of Overwatch. Now, that wasn't one individual queue. I went into the LFG Discord server and kept going, bouncing between groups, trying to get a match range that wasn't wide. And then when I did, I sat in queue for 45 minutes in a fucking 5-stack that was a narrow range 5-stack, and then said, you know what, dude, I'm fucking sick of this. And then I logged off and I solo queued. And do you know what I did? I played one game. Do you know what the match range for that was? It was GM1 Masters 5. And I alt F4'd my game on the fucking splash screen. Because what is the point? I just sat in a 22-minute long Grandmaster queue to have a Masters 5 player in the game. What's the point, Blizzard? I just don't get it. How do you get longer queue times and less quality matches? How do you manage to do that? How is that possible? I don't understand. The point of the change was to make a solo queue a better experience, and solo queue has been the worst it's ever been. The queue times are the longest they've ever been in the entire game's history, in the entirety of Overwatch 2. And not only that, the match ranges are wider, the queue times are longer, the quality matches are lower. It still sucks. And even then, even when I do get my 45-minute long queue and I load in, I get to look forward to people playing shit like fucking Moira and Ilari and like busted Tracer because our bullets are the size of tanker ships. Right, here's my solution to this. Revert the changes. Just revert it. revert it, because then I might actually be able to play the game. That would be fantastic. I think I'm yet to meet a single person whose queue times were not completely annihilated by this change. Even in solo queue, the queue times are ridiculous. And the queue times would be pretty normal last season. I mean, 2 minutes, 3 minutes for a game in Diamond. Sounds good to me. Q and GM, sure, I'll wait 10 minutes. It's fine. Like, it's GM. It is what it is. I'll solo queue. Yeah, but at least I can duo or 3-stack. That's fine. Like, at least I get to play with some people and enjoy the game. And the queue times are just as long anyway, so who cares? It's fine. Now I have to solo queue. It's the only thing I can do, which, is okay. I would rather not, but I have to solo queue, so it is what it is. And then when I solo queue, the queue times are somehow longer. I don't fucking know how that's physically possible, but it is. And not only that, the match quality is worse. So, I don't know. Either it's insanely bugged, or this is the worst deliberate matchmaking system change ever. But I'm counting on it being bugged, because I refuse to believe that Blizzard could possibly implement a system this bad. Though that really makes me wonder, has this been tested? Because if it was, they would see, oh shit, it literally just doesn't work. It's not even like it's bad, it just doesn't work. You just can't physically play the game anymore. So anyway, oh my fucking god. I think I'm going to be playing a different game for a while until this is patched. Bye.